Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back with another video. This video is not going to be beauty related. I actually don't even have much makeup on. It has nothing to do with beauty at all. Although last week I did film a video when I was comparing two mascaras. I'll pop it up in the eye. And in that video I mentioned that I had a story that I haven't really told. It's a scary one. So today I thought I'd sit down. I was not really in the mood to do like a full face of makeup. It's the weekend, I'm relaxing, and I'm trying to stay chill, just like that. So if you want to hear a scary story that I experienced personally, just keep watching. We're going to go back in time, and we're gonna go back to when I was about 10 to 11 years old. I'm 29 years old now, so it's been quite some time since this happened. I was living in a different home that I am living in now, and let's just say right off the bat, that house was creepy AF. The house, when we first moved in, I'll tell you something funny that happened when we first moved in. I'm taking off my shoes because I'm getting comfortable. By the way, I forgot to say, this is gonna be a pretty long speaking video. Get a snack, grab a drink. I have my water right over here. It has some Neo drops because flavoring and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's go back to the story. I used to live in this house, and this house was a little spooky. When we first moved in, the basement had devil statues all over, like in the corners of the house. I remember there was like little faces, and it was pretty scary. There was even a shrine of, like, I guess the people that lived there were like devil worshippers. Whatever. So that's where it all began, and that's when we should have known that there was something weird about that house. At the time, I had my dog Cookie, and I remember he would specifically bark where around the den. I guess it was like the family room when we would be sitting down watching television. He would randomly bark at this one corner persistently. And I had a Lhasa Apso. He's like a very yappy dog, so when his barks were like vicious, they were really something else. So yes, I remember that it was just like a vibe that you just felt like something was there, but there was nothing there. And I remember that, you know, I didn't like being alone there. Me and my younger brother, we used to share a room because there was not much space for us to live in, so we would share a room, whatever. So I am going to draw out a diagram of what the house looked like, and I'm gonna post it up here, only so that you can understand what I mean as I'm telling the story, okay? So let me tell you the story of the scary thing that happened to me. So I remember it was one random night, and you know when you're home and you already have been living at a certain house for a long time, when you need to go to the restroom, you don't really turn on the lights, right? You just kind of groggily walk to your bathroom, and that's it. Now, the problem and the way that this house was set up is that the bedrooms were all the way on the other side of the house. So I would have to go from the bedroom, past like a living room area, go around to where the TV and like the exit to go upstairs was, to the kitchen, and all the way to the other end was the bathroom. So it's kind of like a U shape, right? Right. So I would have to go through all of that section to use the restroom. And that house, we used to live in the basement of that house. That house had like barn doors for the bathroom. And you know, when you're in the bathroom in the middle of the night going to take a pee, you don't close the door. I mean, I didn't close the door. So whatever, I'm walking around, I'm going down, I'm going to the toilet, and I sit down. And the way the toilet was set up, it was kind of like you were sitting sideways, and out this way was the living room. Okay, so everything was fine. I was sitting. All of a sudden, like, I'm sitting like this, closing my eyes, going to the bathroom, and I felt this burning sensation like somebody was staring at me. And then I'm just like, oh God, what if like one of my parents woke up and I'm like sitting here randomly just peeing? I'm getting like anxious remembering this. I remember I looked up and I looked out into the hall, and we used to have like this rocking chair kind of thing. The rocking chair looked like it was moving, and I saw like a figure. I wish I could like take the image from my brain and like show you what I saw, but the best I could describe it, it looked like somebody wearing a cape, and there was like dark eyes, but you couldn't see other than like black and like jaggedy teeth, and it was like smiling at me. And I think it may have been like seconds, but for some reason time felt like it stopped. So I closed the doors to the bathroom, and I was like panicking in there trying to like call for my mom, because her room was like, as I passed around the whole house, it was close to where my bedroom was with my brother. And I was trying to scream, and like literally no sound was coming out. It was just like air, like wheezing sounds. And then I don't know how long I was in there, but I mustered up the courage. I turned on the bathroom lights before this, and I was like, all right, I like, you're gonna run. And my plan was originally to run to my parents' bedroom, but I was just so scared. I just remember I turned off the lights, I covered my eyes, and I freaking ran for it. I had to run past there. I just didn't want to look at anything. I didn't want to feel anything, so I ran as quick as I could. And I finally got to the bedroom where I was with my brother. I'm getting like worked up. I finally got to the bedroom where I would share like the room with my brother. I was so scared. I jumped in his bed and I started shaking him, and I'm like, Kenneth, please wake up. And he's like a rock sleeper till this day, still sleeps like a rock. It took me a while to wake him up, and then finally he woke up, and he's like, what's wrong? Like, why are you waking me up? I didn't want to tell him because he was younger than me. He's 3 years younger than me. I didn't want to tell him to startle him, and I'm just like, hey, can you just like watch TV with me, because I'm like really scared. Worst part was that my parents didn't believe in us having a door like for privacy, because we were young, so there was no door. So it was just like a dark abyss, and then the TV light. That out, I don't even know what time it was. Finally it started looking like light was coming up. We did not sleep that whole night, like at all. My parents woke up, I think it was probably like 7 when we finally all went to the living room, like the family room, to have breakfast. And I was like, mom, like, you're not gonna believe what happened last night. And I just told her, and then she told me that she was having like sleep paralysis that same night and at the same time, and she was trying to wake up but she couldn't. So I don't know if we were both like experiencing the same thing, kind of. I don't even want to know what the heck that was, but that was my scary story. I have never seen like that face ever again since we moved. I really do believe like there was a lot of bad juju in there, even though we had done the whole like, you know, blessing of it. My family's Catholic, went to the church, got some holy water, got a priest to come and bless the house, but there was some bad juju in that house. Hopefully that was the story that you wanted to hear. I hate remembering that story, because until this day that face is engraved in my brain, and this is why I don't like anything to do with anything scary. I hate it, because I do believe in the paranormal. I hate those kind of things because, yo, the possibilities of us only being the only entities alive in this planet, it just seems slim to none. But whatever, that's just my opinion, my ideas, my experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel before you leave, ring that notification bell so you get alerted every single time I upload a brand new video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!